Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bexar County Court at Law number 6 and the Bexar County Veterans Treatment Court. Arraignment date of Tuesday, May 18th, 2021. It's approximately 2:10 p.m. in the afternoon. In the future, if you would like to not have to participate in our arraignment settings, all you got to do is A, be in contact with your defendant or let us know that you can't find them. B, get an offer from the state. If you email Alexis or Nick, they'll be happy to send you an offer. C, know what you want to do. And if there's a discovery issue in there, that's obviously going to be a speed bump in the road before you'll know what you want to do. But if you can give us answers to those 3 questions in advance, you won't have to show up at the arraignment docket. If you know you need a jury trial, just let Pat know. If you know you want to do a plea docket, just let Pat know. You can tell everything goes to Pat. That's basically it. Those are exactly the same questions I'm going to be asking each of you today. So, have we got Ernie Acevedo III with us today?
Good afternoon, Judge. I'm here.
Okay. I'm talking about Scott Vincent Mormon. I assume you're in contact with him?
Yes, sir.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
I thought he was still pending his vet court application. It was turned in about a month ago, and I think they were waiting for documents from the government that apparently take 4 to 6 weeks to come in.
Okay. Y'all already made a formal application to VTC. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Chris, are you on with us today?
I am, Your Honor. We're waiting on the DD-214. Not sure how long it's going to take to get it. It may be beneficial, so we're not just resetting every week to maybe move it to the jury docket, and then we can figure it out once we get all the documents.
Is he eligible for VA assistance at this time?
We're not sure until we get the DD-214, Judge, so we can verify the type of discharge, and then we can get with Cho and verify what he is or is not eligible for.
All right. Let's do do you have a feel for how long it's going to take, Chris? It's already been, what, 2 months probably?
More than that.
More than that.
Probably more than that. It's taken a little while. There was some back and forth, but we finally got all his application documents. Josh sent him the application to request from headquarters, and how long they're going to take. There's no way of telling. It's definitely not a expedited process, that's for sure.
Okay. Well, Ernie, we're our hands tied behind our back. Let's do this. I'm just going to reset at VTC pending for 30 days. In the future, you don't need to show up. We're going to be talking about the same thing on Mr. Mormon. Just confirm with Pat in advance that we still have not received our DD-214, which is our document which lists his military background and record and whatnot. Will that work for you?
Yes, sir.
You got anybody else with us today?
No, sir.
See you in 30 days. Thanks, Ernie.
All right. Have a good one.
James Myrat, are you with us today?
He has not checked in, Your Honor.
Kevin Stryker, are you with us today?
He has not checked in, Your Honor.
Ivan Barrera, are you with us today?
Your Honor, I'm here for Ivan Barrera. This is Austin Hagee.
Okay, let's go over. We have several for you guys. The first one is David Lee Rios. Are you in contact with Mr. Rios?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
I personally haven't seen an offer because I just got on this case, so I'd like to confer.
All right. Well, here's my deal. I want them to send you an offer, and you can look at it or not look at it. You do whatever you want, but at least you've got an offer. That little block is checked on my checking list. So,
Yes,
Alexis, at some point in time, in the next week or so, if you would send them an offer on Mr. Rios, and they'll just stick it in their file and do whatever they want to with it. So, at this point in time, we're just going to reset you for a week to get you an offer. Are there any discovery issues on your case?
Not at this time, Your Honor, no.
All right, all good. Just reset 1 week, and if you get something figured out before then, let Pat know. Next guy I've got for you guys is Samantha Lundstrom.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you in contact with Ms. Lundstrom?
Yes, Your Honor, we are.
Have you received an offer from the state?
Double checking her file right now. I believe we have an offer from the state on this one.
Okay. And have you, I know y'all are juggling cases over there. Whoever's going to be the primary attorney on this case, have they figured out what they want to do yet?
It's Ivan Barrera, and I don't think he has a game plan yet, but I think he will know soon. We just got on these County Court 6 cases for Mr. Vasquez.
And we can go longer or shorter, whatever we need to do. The next one I have for you guys is Michael McDaniel.
Didn't have him on today's docket, but let me look him up real quick, Your Honor. Michael McDaniel.
Michael is M as in Mike, I-K-E-L. And
Yeah, I
McDaniel.
see that. We do have an offer on his case.
All right, great. And once again, we're going to reset for a week. Give you guys time to let us know what you want to do.
Yes, sir.
All right. And I've got Jenna Marie Del Barrio.
I have an offer in her case.
Reset for a week. And I've got Michael John Guerra.
Michael John Guerra. Don't have him on today's docket. Oh, here he is. 1 second. I have an offer in his case as well, Your Honor.
Great. Reset a week. And after you talk to Ivan, if y'all need more time on some of these cases, just let us know in advance and work your deal.
Yes, Your Honor.
Jason Anthony Munguia, M-U-N-G-U-I-A.
I believe Ivan's been conferring on that one already, and he does have an offer.
All right, reset a week. And the last one I have apparently is Frank George Booth, B-O-O-T-H-E.
He has an offer in that case as well. Ivan is conferring on that one.
Y'all know if you have an offer yet at this point?
Yes, Your Honor, we do have an offer on that one.
We'll reset that one for a week. Do you got anybody else today that you're aware of?
That's it.
Okay, next year.
That's it.
You're out of here. Judge Joanne, are you with us today?
I'm here for Joanne de Hoyos.
Thanks, Joseph. Let's talk about Leroy Maldonado.
We've been reaching out to Nick and Alexis. There seems to be a hiccup. There's at least one case not filed. And I can tell you that the client will plea. We're looking for a jail sentence. We just need the case filed.
State, can you give us a status report on Mr. Maldonado's pending cases that have not yet been filed?
Yes, Judge. Nick is working on it right now.
Okay, how much time you need, State, to do that? A week or more?
Just a week, Judge.
Let's reset that one a week, Joseph.
All right.
They should have that filed and get you new big deal of the day offer. But you are in contact with Mr. Maldonado, correct?
We are. He would like his case resolved. So,
Good.
yes.
Next one I got for you guys is Warren O'Neill Boston.
Yes, we're in contact with him. We've been communicating with him. He had not followed our full instructions on his PTD application. I've talked to him today. I'm going to have that filed this afternoon. If we could just reset one more time for PTD.
Okay. Have y'all received an offer on that case? Do you know?
Let me check Joanne's emails.
Well, State, if you haven't sent them an offer, please send them one. That's where we're at. And we'll just reset that one for a week. Next one I got is Rick Darnell Flowers.
Mr. Flowers, there was a prior attorney at one point, but Joanne's on the case. This is a out of county. We were here last week. He is former military. He did 10 years deployed to Afghanistan, but we found out that the out of county case is an injury to a child. It's a felony. I don't know if he is eligible for some type of collateral VTC program.
He's certainly available for collateral, and I'm not sure he's available for the direct one. But just have Judge Joanne talk to Josh about the specifics of that, and they can iron that out.
Okay.
And we'll reset that one a week. And that's all I got. Anybody else?
Your Honor, on Mr. Flowers, we pre-screened. He did the application. After the felony came to light, he was disqualified from regular VTC.
Okay. Well, they need to be aware he's not eligible for the VTC, and make him an offer of collateral VTC and give him credit for his military service outside the VTC. So State, at some point we'll need an offer on that one. We'll have a chance to look at it.
Yes, Judge.
I'm just gonna reset that one a week, Joseph, and keep this all together in one basket. Got
That
anybody?
sounds good.
Is that it?
I have one for my own and one for Monica Guerrero.
Let me look for those. One of your own. I'm so proud of you. You're growing up.
Yes. Yes.
All right, I've got Alejandra Rodriguez.
I'm in contact with her. I believe I have the discovery. I need an offer. I was checking my emails. I don't think I have one yet from Nick or Alexis.
Hey, Alexis, if you would put that on your list of offers that need to go out at some point, I'm gonna reset that one for a week. And I'm looking for Judge Monica.
Right above the reset from April 27th.
Okay, got it. Gabriela Mary Jane Torres, it looks like.
Yeah, Monica's in contact with her. There's an offer. The client will not accept the offer. We need a trial setting.
To a jury setting for Judge Guerrero on Gabriela Torres.
Okay.
Is that it, Joseph?
That's it.
You're out of here. Thanks.
Thank you, Judge.
Let's see. Dave Garcia, I see you out there lurking. What can you tell me about Chris Gonzalez?
I'm in touch with him, Judge. He had 2 cases set in County Court 14 this morning. I conferred with the DA there, and he wants me to ask you to bump this case over to them. I'm sure you don't want to lose it, Judge, but
Transfer to 14.
Yes, Your Honor. I've already gotten the request from the coordinator. I'll do that.
Have you got anybody else with us today, Dave?
I do not, Judge, unfortunately.
You're out of here. Thanks for your help.
No problem. You guys take care.
All
You
of
too.
you, are you with us?
I'm here, Judge.
Talk to me about Ricardo Solis.
Judge, there's a restitution issue. I just need to talk to the state about it. I was confirmed with Nicholas. I'm assuming he's still in the court.
Yes.
Nick,
So-
are you with us today?
Yes, he's here, Judge.
Nick, what's the status of Ricardo Solis restitution question?
Judge, I believe if this is the correct case, Mr. Acevedo, is this the one with at Alamo College?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been trying to get in contact with him to see what the amount of restitution is so we can get that taken care of.
Okay, perfect.
But I'll let you know as soon as I get that.
Okay.
How much time you need, Nick, to track that down?
I would say within the next week, Judge, but we can do 2 weeks just to be.
Let's do 2 weeks, Paul, just so we don't keep banging you around.
Okay.
If he gets his information quicker than that, he'll get up with you quicker than that.
I trust so.
Have you got anybody else today, Paul?
That's it, Judge.
You're out of here. Thanks.
Thank you, Judge.
Judge Barron's got reset. Will Williams, are you with us today?
I don't have him, Your Honor.
Andrew Del Cueto, are you with us today, or one of his?
Your Honor, they have reset pending discovery issues.
Do we know what the discovery issue is?
I sure don't. I just got the email.
State, have you been contacted by Mr. Del Cueto or one of his guys?
I have on Pablo Cardova and I requested what he needed.
Yeah.
Like a month ago, so I imagine it's up there. I'm not sure about the other case on Miguel Vieira.
What are we missing on Cordova? Do you know?
It was the IDR, which I know is uploaded, and then the dash cam. I haven't checked to see if it's uploaded, but I imagine.
I'm gonna make it a week, and if you need longer to get that in, but somebody needs to call somebody. If it's taking them a month to get that, that's way too long. I don't understand. Somebody's flim-flamming the state on that one. So let's get to the bottom of that and let Mr. Del Cueto know what's going on that. And that's the only one I see for him. Eduardo Jimenez, are you with us today?
He's here.
Yes, I am, Judge. Yes, I am.
Got 2 for you. Talk to me about Kevin Lee.
Sorry, my dog is upset with another dog who's coming to near her, a bulldog.
Check them on the DAs. That'll be exciting.
I would have to confer on this case, Judge. I don't know I haven't heard from the DAs. It's a new case.
Let me back up. Are you in contact with Mr. Kite? I assume you.
He is on Zoom with us now.
Oh, Mr. Kite. I thought this was on another client.
No.
Kite, K as in kilo, ITE.
Yes, I'm in contact with Mr. Kite. Yes.
received an offer from the state yet?
I don't have an offer from the state yet.
State, would you mind sending an offer over to Mr. Jimenez on Mr. Kite's case? I guess you have two cases?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes,
He has two
I
cases.
was thinking about the other one, the Rui Bortega. I am not in contact with him. He hasn't reached out to me, and I don't have a number for him, a good number for him.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to issue an FTA warrant in the nicest possible way. If we find him before you, we'll let you know. If you find him before we do, let us know before.
All right, Judge, I will.
Okay, so as far as Mr. Kite goes, got two cases. You need to try to finesse that one. I mean, you may know now you want to try it or you're going to work a deal, whatever you're going to do.
Yeah, could I confer, Judge?
Yeah, just reschedule for a week to give you time to confer. I can't really get you go today because we got 100 people that need to
Oh,
talk.
I see. I got you. Yeah. If we can get an offer from the state, and then that'll give me time to confer with Mr. Kite about the offer.
If you also have an offer on Wilmer Ruiz Ortega, even though we don't know where he is, eventually we will.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
All right, out of here. Thanks. Andreas, I've got you for Marbella Mercedes.
Yes, good afternoon, Your Honor. That case was, I believe, being sent up by Alexis to the supervisors for review due to immigration status.
Alexis, have you got an update on it's Lopez Mercedes. Ms. Lopez Mercedes case?
Judge, I'll have a new offer sent by the end of the day.
All right. Andreas, I'm just going to reset your week, let you get the new offer, and then you can coordinate with your immigration attorney and whoever else. Will that work?
Sounds good, Your Honor.
And is that the only one you have today?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks, Andreas. You're out of here.
All righty. You have a good one.
Diesel, you're always good.
Yes, Your Honor.
Isabella Irene Sanchez, please.
Yes, I'm in contact with her.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
We have, we'd like a better proposal, Judge.
Okay. You got a week to give you time to wrestle with the DA. Will that work?
I will attempt to do that, yes.
If you determine what you want to do or you need to set up a trial, just let Pat know before the next arraignment time frame and you're out of here.
I understand. I'll reach out.
All right. I've got more cases.
I've got another case, Judge.
Esteban Nicholas Flores.
Yes.
Are you in contact with Mr. Flores?
I have no and a yes.
Okay, what does that mean?
No contact and yes, I have an offer.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to have to issue an FTA warrant on him. If you find him, let me know and I'll hold short on doing that.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's Pat, when these guys are fugitives, you want to reset them or not?
No, I can't.
All right. So they're going to be out there in the Bermuda Triangle of County Court 6 until we find them.
Understand.
Make sure they got any more, Cecil? That's the only ones I have for you that I can see.
Yes, it is. I'll reach out to the prosecutor. I believe that was Alexis.
Yeah. Did you contact the bondsman on Mr. Flores and try that route?
Yes, we have. Apparently, they haven't had contact either. It's kind of an old case. I don't believe he showed up the last time either.
All right. Thanks.
You're welcome.
All
Have a
right.
nice day.
Scott McCrum, talk to me about Jorge Flores Zelaya.
Hello, Judge. I'm in contact with Mr. Flores. I've received an offer and I'd like to be placed on the plea docket, please.
There you go.
Mr. McCrum, we can set him for next Thursday, the 27th at 2:00. I need you to email me his email address as soon as possible because I can send the paperwork.
I've got to be at the federal courthouse next Thursday, the 27th at 2. Pat, can I have another date?
How about the 3rd of June?
That's completely open.
The same time, 2:00.
2:00. And I'm sorry, what did you request of me?
His email address, so
Email.
that way I can send the paperwork.
Very good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Am I excused?
You bet. James Myrat, you showed up, right?
Yes.
I'm here.
Talk to me, Arturo Martinez, please.
I'm in contact. I have no plea offer for him to show him.
Hey, would you please forward a plea offer to Mr. Myrat on Mr. Martinez?
Yes, Judge.
And I'm gonna reset you for a week to get that offer and then let us know what you want to do. Will that work?
Yes.
All right, let's talk about Katerina Lynn Espinosa.
Same thing. I'm in good contact with her, but I don't have a plea offer for her either. So I need to likewise get one for her.
All right, Alexis, would you put her on your list also?
Yes, Judge.
We're gonna reset that one for a week also. If you get these offers and you figure out what you're gonna do, James, you can get up with Pat in the interim and you don't need to show up for our arraignment docket if you already got it figured out.
Okay, thank you.
Kevin Stryker ever show?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right here.
Talk to me about Monica Huron Aguilar.
Judge, last time we were in court, the state was checking in to see whether they were willing to keep it down as a misdemeanor and possibly resolve it, or whether it was going to be referred as a felony. We were hoping they were going to keep it down as a misdemeanor. I have not heard back yet, Judge.
State, you know what's going on?
Judge, let me look up the cause number real quick. Oh no, I'm thinking of a different case. Hey, do you know anything about moving this to a felony or keeping it?
You want to just reset a week to give y'all time to figure it out?
Yes, Judge.
What do you want, Judge?
Let's do that. We're gonna reset Monica Aguilar. And then Kevin, you've also got Ricardo Lechler.
Yes, Judge. Alexis, we were just hoping that they were going to keep that as a misdemeanor and possibly working out as a misdemeanor level. So if you are willing to do that, just send me an offer, and I think that could resolve it. Mr. Lechler, Judge, this is our circumstantial gunshot case, as you remember. And my client has a case pending in the Valley. We can set it for trial if you'd like, Judge, or last time we were thinking about if something happened in the Valley, given the facts of our case, maybe they'd be willing to dismiss this if he took something in the Valley, but the case is still pending in the Valley. So I'll do whatever you want. We can reset it to see what happens down there, or whatever you prefer.
Let me back up. A, he's charged in Bexar County with discharging a firearm in the city, basically.
Yes, Judge. This was the one that we talked about.
Like they shot at somebody or something? What is the possible?
You might remember this, Judge. We gave you the facts before. The officers heard a gunshot. They come in. There's no gunshot, like bullet, or there's no gunshot. And there was no GSR done, but there was a gun found. And somewhere in the car, in the apartment, also a bullet casing was found, but there was no GSR. There was no gun hole or anything else. So it's kind of a circumstantial gunshot case, as you I think referred to it as. But again, we can set it for trial. But we also thought about, well, if he took something in the Valley on a case, that they might be willing to resolve our case in light of that. But
what kind of case?
Judge, I don't represent him on that case, Judge. I think it's a Burg of a Hab or something like that. Not a traditional Burg of a Hab, but I think there's a Burg of a Hab down there.
Okay, State, you an update on Mr. Lechler's case in Bexar County?
Judge, I think it would be best if he gets transferred to mental health court because he's bipolar and schizophrenic.
He did have mental health, though. He does have mental health issues, Judge. He's on medication, doing well.
You want to file the mental health court?
As long as it doesn't mean he's admitting to something he didn't do, then we can explore that option, Judge.
Let's do this. I'm going to just reset you for a jury trial on this discharging a firearm thing, which buys us several months of time if we need it. And then in the meantime, if you decide you want to go to mental health court, I'm not going to make you go to mental health court. You just go contact the court coordinator over there, and maybe you want to talk to some of the folks and see how they handle that. If that's something y'all want to do, just tell Pat and we'll transfer it over there for you.
Perfect, because I know there's different tracks over there. And so if it were, depending on the track, we might be interested.
As of right now, you're just set for a jury trial of Mr. Lechler, and that should buy you time to figure out everything. So, State, if there are any updates on that, please get back with Mr. Stryker.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Alexis. Thank you, Pat.
Hey.
Thank you.
That's all I got for you that I'm aware of. Let's see.
And Pat, do we have a jury? You're just going to email me a jury trial time?
Right. I will email you the jury trial.
Do you know, like, guesstimation of the month?
It will probably be the last Monday in August.
Okay, perfect. And our other case is set for next week, same time, same place?
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Pat.
got a basis for motion to dismiss for lack of probable cause, you may want to file that one on that case. Okay, let's talk about Michael Goins. Are you with us today?
I am, Your Honor.
Talk to me about Priscilla Mata.
Your Honor, I'm in contact with her this morning. I got an offer on her. I have 1 week to get a hold of her about the offer.
Will we give you enough time to do that?
I believe so, Your Honor.
Do that. And how about Alex Charles Danner?
Your Honor, that's a UCW. We filed a motion to dismiss because the indictment did not contain the allegations of an additional offense. If that happens to come in, we're waiting for the discovery issue of whether or not they're going to provide the discovery for the testing of the marijuana to see what the THC level on it was.
Did they file a possession of marijuana?
No, they did not, Your Honor. That's what we talked about last time.
Ah, okay. This is the one where the handgun would have been lawful in a vehicle, but they found marijuana. Is that kind of where we're at?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Judge. And how do you pronounce Mr. Goins? Goins?
Yes.
So after looking at it, it's not just the POM that it could be under the code. There's the illegal transportation of hemp. So regardless of the THC level, it still qualifies as an unlawful carryable weapon because it's criminal activity.
It's still not been put in the information that that was the violation.
What does the information say?
The information says he was carrying a weapon.
I think it's.
What's the cause number?
I got 6560297. Last name Danner.
It alleges criminal activity. It doesn't have to allege the specific criminal activity happened.
I believe it does, but that's fine.
I'll run that by my staff attorney, Brooke, and I'll get my side of it. But you've already got a motion filed, right?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Are you ready to go forward on that motion more in a week or two, whenever you'd like?
That'll be fine, Your Honor.
All right. Pat, set that next week, perhaps to give me time to talk to Brooke and give the state time to talk to their appellate section.
Any specific day, Your Honor?
On a Thursday when we're doing all our other stuff.
Okay.
So probably 2 Thursdays from now. That's not this week, not next week, but that'd be fine next week.
Okay. I'll get with you.
I'll let you know.
Mr. Goins.
Also got you down for a Joshua Terrell.
Yes, Your Honor. Last week, this was still a red file. We filed a motion to dismiss based on 32.01 of the Code of Criminal Procedure because he's been on bond for more than 6 months in the matter. And I don't know if it's even been filed as of yet.
Hey, where are we at on Mr. Terrell?
Nick will make a decision today, Judge.
All right. Let's just reset that one for a week to give you all time to do whatever it is you're going to do on it and let the defense counsel know.
That'll be fine, Your Honor.
That's all I got for you, Mike. Thanks.
May I be excused?
Yeah. Ignacio Barreto, are you with us today?
Your Honor, I'm right here.
Talk to me about Roxanne Poblano.
Yes, I'm in contact with her, and I do have an offer from the state I got today. And I just need to talk to the state a little bit about that.
How about we set a week to give you time to talk to the state and your client?
That's fine, Your Honor.
All right. You got anybody else today, or is that it?
That's it, sir.
Thank you for your help. You're out of here.
Thank you, sir.
Jesse Sepulveda, are you with us today?
Your Honor, he texted me while we're on Zoom now. I've been answering him. He's asking for a little bit more time.
Okay, reset him a week then, I guess.
Okay.
And Luis Martinez, are you with us today?
He is not checked in, Your Honor.
Go back here.
Judge, this is Robert Maurer. Can I announce real quick? I'm supposed to be in a hearing in the 144th. They just checked me in. I have a Christopher Bowe. It's going to be a plea. I just need a date. I can't do tomorrow because I'm up to my ass in alligators, but any other day would work.
The 27th at 2. And I need and I've got his email address. I saw it on the chat.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you very much.
Will Williams ever show up today? 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297. 6560297
No, Your Honor.
Teresa Garcia, are you with us today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, I'm here.
Now, last time we talked to your brother, I think he was in Mexico or somewhere talking to him.
Yeah, I know he's in San Antonio, Judge. Not happy about it, but he's in San Antonio.
What's going on with you, Patrick Garcia?
Well, nothing much. Maybe, is there a prosecutor I can talk to?
We don't have enough to be able to let you talk to him during our arraignment thing. I'll just give you another week, and that gives you a whole week to track him down and talk to him.
Okay, that sounds good, Judge.
Are you in contact with your client?
Yes, sir, I have.
And you have not received an offer yet?
No, sir.
All right, so State, would you please forward an offer to Teresa? And then y'all can chat and just reset for our next week, next Tuesday.
Yes, Judge.
And,
Your Honor, you skip people in front of her.
okay.
Roundtree. Interview.
Okay, but I'm still set for next Tuesday, Judge, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. And my client does not need to be present.
Correct.
That's right.
Okay, thanks a lot, guys. May I be excused?
Bet. Cesar Montalvo, are you with us today?
He's not checked in.
Richard Garcia, are you with us today?
That has been reset, Your Honor. It is a plea.
Okay. Tim Roundtree, are you with us today?
He has not checked in.
Are you hungry?
Michael Bellevue, are you with us today?
I am, Your Honor. I do have contact with my client, and I would like an offer on this case.
State, please forward an offer to Mr. Bellevue on Mr. Pineda, and I'll reset you for a week to get time to figure all that out.
All right, thank you.
And that's all I got for you. You got anybody else today that you know of?
No,
That's it.
my client is signed in, so he can be released, correct?
Yes.
Charles Mice, are you with us today? Charles,
I don't believe that he's checked in, Your Honor.
Robbie Ward, are you with us today? There she is.
I'm here.
Talk to me about Monroe Begley, please.
They emailed me an offer. I've talked to my client. I just need a better offer.
Will a week give you enough time to wrestle the state down, or do you need more time?
If you could just give me a little more time. They've opened up the federal courts again, and they've had this order about conferring in person over there.
Will that work?
How long, Your Honor?
2 weeks.
Okay.
Robbie, will that work?
Thank you.
All right, great. Juan Hernandez, are you with us today?
I am, Your Honor. Good afternoon. I am in contact with Mr. Keller, and I'm been in contact with Alexis. I'm waiting on an offer.
Alexis, please forward an offer, and I'm going to reset Mr. Keller for a week to give you all time to figure all that out.
All right. Thank you, guys. Take care.
William Davison's a reset.
Yes, Your Honor.
Alice Warburton, are you with us today?
She is not checked in, Your Honor.
Orlando Castanon, are you with us today?
Yes.
I am, Judge.
Talk to me about Spencer Kazmarek.
Yes, sir. I don't have an offer from the state yet. I did file a standard breath discovery, just filed today.
Okay. And are you in contact with Mr. Kazmarek?
I am, Judge. He actually thought it was at 9 o'clock. He was a little worried.
You would forward them an offer the next week or so, and I'll reset for 1 week to give you time to get the offer. Fair enough?
That's fine, Judge.
All right. The only one you got, you're out of here. Thanks.
Thanks, Judge.
Julia Hernandez, are you with us today?
Yes, Judge.
Talk to me about David Vasquez Santiago.
Your Honor, I've done everything I could to locate him and I have not been able to. I've sent letters, I've made phone calls, and I just have not been able to find him.
All right, we're going to have to issue an FTP warrant for him in the nicest possible way, and if we find him, we'll immediately let you know. And if you find him before that, let me know and I'll warrant. Okay?
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Thank you. Okay, because I'm here for this today.
I don't have him checked in.
Agoki, I see you lurking out there. Talk to me about Jacob De Los Santos. Paul, can you hear me? Paul, I see you, but I don't hear you. Paul Goki.
He looks frozen.
Does look frozen. All right. Kyle Ernst, are you with us today?
I don't have him checked in.
Mr. Harkowitz, are you with us today?
He is.
I am, Your Honor. I have David Sanchez. I have not had any contact with him. I contacted pretrial services. They provided me with a couple phone numbers, and I've called those phone numbers, and none of those numbers are good. So I've had a bust of trying to locate Mr. Sanchez.
All right, I'm going to have to go ahead and issue an FTA warrant, and if we find him, we'll let you know.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yeah, thanks. Melissa Lesniak, are you with us today?
She is.
Talk to me about Luis Avila Garcia.
Well, she was on. She might have had to step off, Your Honor, because she was on.
No, I'm right here. I'm right here.
There she is. There she is.
I'm right here.
Luis Avila Garcia. What's going on with
So contact with him is a little complicated because every time I attempt to make a phone call, I receive a Spanish-speaking individual and cannot determine if it's Luis or if they know where he is. Looking at the police report, the documents that a arrestee signed are in Spanish, not English. So I'm wondering if he's Spanish-speaking only. So, you know, I'd like a little time to maybe try to figure it out. It would help if there's any videos, because all I have is a police report. I don't know if the state has any videos of the incident they can upload.
You got any reckless driving video?
I'll look into it and request if it exists, Judge.
All right. To the state, if you would, even though we don't have contact explicitly with Mr. Avila Garcia. And Melissa, do you speak Spanish? Or you can talk?
No, I know enough to say, I'm your attorney. Do you speak English? If they say no, then I say I'll contact the court and get you a Spanish-speaking attorney. That's all I know.
We'll give you another week to try to track them down and get that figured out. And at some future point, if you decide you want to, we need to get a Spanish speaker, court-appointed attorney on it, we'll just trade you another case for it. Would that be okay?
Yes, that'll be fine.
All right. So for right now, let's reset a week and see if we can find it.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks. You're out of here. Dave Cuellar, are you with us today?
Yes, sir. I am here.
Man, talk to me about Sylvia Hernandez.
I am in good contact with her, Your Honor. I'm waiting on an offer. I haven't received an offer yet.
All right, state, you would send them an offer this week, and we'll just reset you for 1 week to get the offer and then figure out what you want to do. Would that work?
That's perfect, Your Honor. Would that be next Tuesday?
Correct.
Yes.
Same time.
Okay. May I be excused?
So that's good. Thank you, Dave. You're out of here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hilly.
Thank you,
Tom Hilly with us?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. I apologize. I need more time to contact my client with phone numbers. Maybe another week, please. 2 weeks.
Okay, so have you had any contact with them at all?
No, maybe give me another 2 weeks before you issue a warrant, please.
I'm gonna give you 1 more week to find him. And you might want to go through his bondsman and maybe treat trial and see if they have any more contact info than you have. If you can't find him in a week, I can issue a warrant for him.
Will do. Thank you, Honor. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Nathan Slimane, are you with us today? 3 o'clock. It's not 3 o'clock yet.
No, Your Honor.
Let's see who else might be here already. Jesse Hernandez?
Yes. Well, it's AK John Perez.
John, are you with us today?
He's on, Your Honor. He may be on another Zoom. Mr. Vale is here from the, Mr. Peters is also here.
All right.
Mr. Briones is here.
All right. Ray Vale, are you with us today?
I'm here with you, Judge.
Talk to me about Riley Kendrick.
All right, Judge. I've been in contact with my client. In fact, I visited with him earlier today. I did get an offer from the state yesterday. We need to work on the offer a little bit more, Judge. I mean, I don't know what the court thinks is going to be better. I mean, I'm happy to put it on the trial docket. If you want me to try and reach out to them about a counter offer in the next 2 weeks, I can do that too. I've got an email address for them now. So
1 UCW and 2 dangerous drugs, and this is all the same alleged criminal incident. Would that be correct?
That's correct, Judge. There was also a possession of marijuana charge that I filed a notice for retained counsel on, but for some reason it doesn't show me as the attorney. I don't know if that got dismissed or
I don't show the possession of marijuana. I'll double check and see if it was not just dismissed.
I think it was probably rejected, is what I'm thinking.
Probably,
Yeah.
probably.
Alexis, can you let some light on this one? What's going on with Mr. Kendrick?
Judge, this is Nick's case. He just stepped out real quick.
Yeah, Nick was the one who sent me the offer, Judge. I mean, I can tell you he's recommending TICing the 2 drug cases and wants us to work something out on the UCW. The only thing is that the terms are not quite as favorable as I'd like to see, so I'd like to try to visit with Nick a little bit more about it.
Got 1 more week to give you a chance to chat with the state and see if I can work something out. Does that work?
All right. I'll send an email, Judge.
All right. Thanks, Ray. You're out of here.
Thank you.
And Brent got reset. Neil Kalfas, are you with us today?
No, Your Honor.
Don Wilson, are
Not
you?
yet. Well, a lot of them, it's 3 o'clock, Your Honor. It's not even 3 o'clock yet. I have Mr. Charles Peters.
I'm present, Judge.
3 o'clock docket?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm looking.
Van Coppen. Yeah, him.
What's going on with John?
I've had Mr. Van Koppenal for quite a while. I have not been able to get any contact with him. Sent letters, gone through the phone numbers that I've got. I don't have an offer. The state can send me one if they want to. But for right now, I've not had contact with Mr. Van Koppenal.
I'm going to have to issue a warrant for him unless you have a warm, fuzzy feeling you're going to find him.
I'll try.
We'll give you 1 more week to find him. Will that work?
That'll work, Judge.
All right. And state, if you go ahead and send an offer on the gentleman to Mr. Peter.
Yes, Judge.
All
Your
right.
Honor, we have Mr. Briones is here, and it would be right under reset from April 20th.
Got it. Eden Vergara. Ricardo, you're in touch with him?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
He's
And,
on the
we
Zoom
haven't-
now, Your
Okay. And have you received an offer from the state?
Yes, we have. We just need a little more time to go over it. We request a reset for a week if possible, Your Honor.
Let's give you another week to figure it out. Got anybody to say,
Appreciate it.
or is that it?
That's it.
That's it.
You're out of here. Thank you. Let's see.
Let's see, Your Honor. We also, well, and I don't have Abel on here, so I'm not quite sure. Who do you have?
I have a Roberto Ruiz. This had been set last week, and I failed to appear due to my own mistake. So you had emailed me saying that she was set.
Yes, I got you. I think. Hold on. Abel, I don't know that I actually have you on there. I might have misplaced it, but I know which one you're talking about. Ruiz. It was on the 11th docket, if I remember correctly. Yes. Your Honor, he was set. He's not, for some reason, it did not get on here. I did not transfer it, and I apologize. But he was on last week, and he did not show.
Let's just start over. Abel, are you in contact with your client?
I have not had a chance to reach out to my client, nor do I have an offer from the state. So I would ask for a reset to get an offer, and then I would contact our bondsman, try to get a hold of my client.
Just reset a week, and if you can't find him in a week, I'm gonna have to issue a warrant. But in the interim, that gives you time to talk to the state. State, please send Abel an offer on this case, and we'll go from there. But we'll reset for a week to let it all figure it out. Will that work?
Alexis and Nick, I'll send you the information on his client. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Abel. I again apologize.
No, it's my fault for not being here last week. So thank you.
Thanks.
May I be excused?
Yeah, thanks, Abel.
Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Hagee is here, Your Honor, for Mr. Will Williams at the very beginning,
Yes.
Your Honor.
Miguel Vieira.
Stand by.
It was a 2 o'clock, Your Honor.
Got it. Miguel Angel Vieira, correct? Are y'all in contact?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I was supposed to announce for him as well.
That's fine.
Yes.
Are y'all in contact with Mr. Vieira?
Yes, Your Honor.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
I don't see one. I think we're trying to work out a package deal on the DWI that takes into account an evading case. That's a pretty weak case from what I'm told.
This guy has an evading and it's
But we
not.
don't have an offer yet.
Pat, is there an evading on this gentleman also?
Your Honor, I don't have it on the system, or at least on the page. Normally, if there's another case, it may be coming down, but I don't have it at this point.
Alexis, are you on top of this? You know, there are two cases or one that we're dealing with?
I'm only aware of the DWI, Judge.
Austin, where did you come up with the second case?
It's listed in our system. I think actually that case has already been closed out or rejected. I apologize. So I don't think that's going to be part of this plea. But regardless, there is no offer yet. So we'd like an offer on the DWI, the remaining DWI.
Send them an offer and let's reset for a week for y'all to receive the offer and talk to your client and then let us know what you want to do. Would that work?
Yes, sir.
And is Will Williams going to be the primary attorney on this case, or are you going to be the primary attorney on this case?
I believe it's going to be Mr. Williams, but I will inform the court if that changes before the next setting.
All good, thanks.
Mr. Pettis is back. Mr. Roundtree also came in, Your Honor.
All right, let me start over here. Make sure I'm touching on my base. All right, Timmy Roundtree, talk to me about Maria Rodriguez.
Oh, Judge, I thought I was here on Esquivel de los Santos.
You've got that one as well.
Okay, Judge, I'll need a reset on Ms. Rodriguez to next week, and I'll confer with the state.
Are you in contact with Ms. Rodriguez?
Yes.
And you received an offer from the state yet?
Let me look at my file real quick. I don't think so.
I don't think I sent one yet, Judge.
If you send him an offer, we'll reset for a week to give y'all time to figure that out. Will that work, Tim?
Yes, Judge.
And then talk to me now about, looks like Albert Esquivel de los Santos.
And that's the same situation, Judge. If we can reset him for 1 week, I just sent an email to Nick. I keep getting an email that bounces back from Alexis. I think I must be spelling something wrong.
Do you have the apostrophe in there?
I do not. Should I?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's CONNOR?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'll fix it. Thank you.
That's all I got for you. Thanks. You're out of here.
Thanks, Judge.
Charles Weiss did not show yet.
No, Your Honor.
Okay. You know, did Paul Goki ever answer us? We had him on, but he never said anything. Just kind of frozen, if you recall.
Yeah, no, Your Honor, he never answered us, and I believe he's left.
Nathan Slimane.
No, Your Honor, he has not.
3 o'clock. John Perez, were you here for Jesse Hernandez?
Always, Judge.
You're the man.
It's
Talk to me about
AK, Jesse.
Henry. What's going on with that?
Mr. Henari and I have discussed the plea bargain at length, and we are going to accept it so we can push this to a plea. We'll get the paperwork filed, ready to go, and rock and roll. Pat, I'm going to go ahead and chat you his email right now.
Okay, and it will be next Thursday at 2?
A question or a statement?
No, that's the answer.
That's the answer. Give me 2 seconds to make sure I'm not somehow out of county.
Of course.
A lot of the counties are starting to come back, and that should be fine. Yes, and that'll be an afternoon docket.
Yes, at 2.
Then yeah, I will be here.
Okay, that's the only one you have today?
That's
That's all I
That's it.
got.
You're out of here. Thanks.
Have a good one.
I guess we wait till 3 o'clock unless somebody shows that's on our.
Your Honor, we have Mr. Placier here and Anthony Hughes on, and Mr. Jeffrey Holt is on, and Mr. Hunt has come on, just so that you know.
Are these gentlemen all on the 3 o'clock docket?
Yes, Your Honor.
Jeffrey Holt, talk to me about Kaliza Thomas.
Judge, we have an offer on Ms. Thomas. I've conveyed it to my client. I think we're just waiting on to confirm if there's surveillance video from the store.
Okay, so you received an offer. You talked about it with your client briefly, but you need another week to figure it out. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have anybody else with us today?
Yes, Your Honor, right under.
Oh, I see. Got another one on. Leo Vigildo Vasquez.
I'm in contact with Mr. Vasquez. I have an offer and I'm communicating with Mr. Maru in regard to plea negotiations. So if I could have 1 week on that one, that would be helpful.
No problem. Are those the only cases you have with us today?
Yes, Your Honor.
They are, Judge. I had a quick question about an off-docket matter, if I could, briefly.
Sure.
I pled a gentleman last week. His name was Christopher Hernandez. Part of his plea, it was a DWI. Part of his plea was that he had a device for 6 months on probation. He currently has an interlock. Can I request that the interlock be removed because he is picking up that other device?
Correct. And normally my order says, as soon as the Smart Start mobile portable device is active, he can remove and turn in the ignition interlock. So if there's not a specific that we'll be happy to give you one if you need one.
And Mr. Holt, that would be pre-trial services action. They would have to do that.
And for some reason, he said when he talked with the probation department, they asked for the court to.
Right, but it will be pre-trial, the one who would send the order. So don't worry, we'll fix it. I'm aware of it. We're working on it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Active on the Smart Start, not the ignition interlock. So no problem.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Is that it, Judge? Thanks for your help.
That's it. Thank you.
Don Wilson.
Good afternoon, Judge.
I got you down for Reyes Hernandez Garcia, it looks like.
Yes, sir. I have, number one, this is a recall from last week, and you wanted to make sure that we had been in contact with the state and had an offer, and I do have an offer from the state that I'm talking with my client about. But we filed a motion to amend conditions of bond. Mr. Garcia, I guess originally was ordered to have ignition interlock, and he doesn't have a car. And so he hasn't been driving. So took him off of the requirement for ignition interlock and put the Smart Start mobile requirement on, which he's been doing diligently. And then at some point last year, October the 14th, it looks like, the testing was increased to 6 times a day. And Mr. Garcia works construction. He does some painting. He does some drywall. He does some framing. And right now, his employer has him. They're doing a large framing project, and he's up on scaffolding, doing projects, and basically having to come down 6 times a day to blow into the machine is jeopardizing his job. And so I would just ask if the court could consider reducing that down or changing some of the conditions. He's been on bond now for, I believe more than a year.
Let me back up if I may. Back in October of 2020, if I increased him to 6 blows a day, that means you had at least one violation report. Does that sound right?
That's probably accurate. I don't have that in my file, but I'm presuming that that is the case.
Our policy is once that person that gets ordered to 6 blows a day shows me a 30-day period of time where they don't miss any blows at 6 blows a day, and they don't have any high bracs for alcohol, I'll crank them back down to 4. So the possibility exists he's done that and I don't know about it. So I'll be happy to look at that aspect of it. But you know, they have a 2-hour window to blow in this machine. It's not like you got 10 minutes to blow into it. So if he wants to volunteer for scram and wear that all the time, it costs $350 a month or something, but you're welcome to do that. Otherwise, Pat, if you go back and remind me to look at this and see how many blows Mr. Garcia is on, and if there have been any other problems with him at 6 blows a day.
Yes, sir. I will.
Don, I'll give you a call back on that.
All right. Thanks, Judge.
And do you have anybody else today, or is that it?
That's it.
That's it.
I'll look at that. Thanks.
All right. Thanks, Judge.
Your Honor, on top of that is Mr. Hughes.
I'm sorry, Mr. Who?
Hughes, Anthony Hughes. He's got Joshua Aliman on top of Mr.
Anthony, I got you down for Joshua Aliman.
That is true, Your Honor. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Are you in contact with Mr. Aliman?
Yes, I spoke with him yesterday. I also received an email from the state pertaining to his case. It's racing on the highway case, and we're still waiting on the video. And because state doesn't have the video, they haven't made an offer.
I'm not seeing videos on racing cases. That would be an exciting thing to have. State, is there a video on this case?
Yes, Judge. I requested it back in March and I requested it again. My investigator told me he's having some serious issues with SAPD lately.
Okay. Would we agree that the video does exist? Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. If either side will give me the name of a point of contact at SAPD, I'll be happy to throw in on this deal because that's ridiculous. We got to wait all this time for a damn video. It may not exist and they're just hiding that fact. I don't know if that's happening.
Judge, the report says that there's Eagle footage and I'm almost positive there's Coban, but since then, only one body camera has been uploaded. So I don't know what the holdup is.
Is in charge of liaison between the DA's office and SAPD for evidence?
You broke up, Judge. What did you say?
Do you know who is the point of contact that is the liaison between SAPD and the DA's office for evidence?
I don't, but I can find out for you.
All right, find out. I'm going to make a call if that doesn't get you in trouble in some capacity. But, Anthony, I guess we got to just reset you until we get it figured out. That's the way it works.
Sounds like a winner.
Let's reset in 30 days with the understanding if we find that thing and get it to you immediately, then you'll have it and you can make a decision quicker.
Outstanding.
All right. Is that the only person you have today?
That's it.
You're out of here. Thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor. Enjoy your day.
Thanks. Okay. Let's see who else we got. I got Jonathan Chavez. Let me find out who we got with him.
Hi, Your Honor. I'm actually here for Neil Kalfas.
Oh, you are? Even better. Stand by. I got Benjamin Isaac Rocha.
Yes, Your Honor. And the state relayed an offer, then we relayed that to the client. The client rejected it.
So you want jury trial setting at this time?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, for jury trial? And is that the only one y'all have with us today?
That is, Your Honor.
You're out of here. Thanks.
Thank you. Have a good day.
James, are you hanging around to talk to the state after everybody's finished? What are you doing?
James Murat.
Murat, you still with us? Oh, James Hunt's with us. Let me look at that one.
Yes, Your Honor. He's the last one.
Yeah. Talk to me about Michael Alexander Lee.
Judge, I have not been able to get in contact with him.
All right, I'm going to have to put out an FDA warrant, and if we find him, we'll let you know immediately.
Okay, I will continue to try to get in contact with him. Thank you, Judge.
Let us know. We'll pull the warrant back. Okay?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, and we have Mr. Racer here and Frank Sandoval and I'm trying to see who else. Oh, and Kyle.
Frank Sandoval, talk to me about Annabelle Mendez.
Your Honor, good morning, or not. I apologize. Good afternoon. Your Honor, Miss Mendez, we've been in constant communication, Judge. She's been very well at staying in touch with me until today. We received an offer from her last setting. Miss Alexis was very generous with the offer on behalf of the state. But I have not been able to speak with Miss Mendez after conveying the offer to her when I initially received it last setting. I haven't spoken with her, and I've been trying to contact her all morning, Your Honor. Tried to contact her at 10:55 and at 1:59.
How about we reset you for a week to give you time to find her?
I appreciate that, Your Honor. I'll keep on. She was, as I said, she has been texting me in the past. I don't know what occurred today.
No problem. I'm sure you'll track her down. Is that the only
Judge
with us today?
Yes, Your Honor, I believe so.
Thanks, Frank. You're out of here.
Take care, Your Honor. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you, Ms. Benavides, for your help.
Bye-bye.
Tommy Placer.
Afternoon, Judge.
I got
Judge,
you. Mark Ramirez.
I am in contact, Judge. The state is going to attempt to reach out to the complaining witness before they can make a plea offer, Judge. Questioning some time for them to do so.
State, is that all correct?
Correct, Judge.
And how much time you need to find the complaining witness?
Just a week.
Let's reset a week and give them time to track them down. You got anybody else today, Tom, or is that it?
That's it, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
And Kyle
Simpson. Yeah.
Yes, Judge.
We find your case. Stand by. I'm not finding any Kyle Simpson cases. What's the name of the defendant?
Monica Ruiz.
Monica Ruiz.
I do have Kyle Simpson. I do have Monica Ruiz. Okay, what's going on with Monica?
Judge, I am in contact with her. I asked my secretary. There has been an offer extended. I've asked my secretary to set up a meeting in our office to go over everything, but I think it will be a plea.
Will a week give you enough time to do all that?
Do you think we can do 2 weeks? I've got a new secretary, and I'm in the process of moving right now.
Let's go 2 weeks. No problem. That's the only case. Oh, yeah,
Thank you.
today.
That's it.
All right. Thanks.
That is, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yeah.
Thanks.
And Mr. Myrat.
Thanks, Pat. Bye, Pat.
Bye.
Mr. Myrat, talk to me. Your microphone is off. Yeah,
we just talked. Sorry, I just never left the Zoom. You talked to me about 30 minutes ago. You gave me a 1 week reset to get a plea offer.
Okay, I just want to know if we're still here or need something else.
No, I don't need anything. Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry, let me get out.
Not a problem.
Mr. Guyona has just come in, Your Honor.
Okay. Let's go on there.
It's Julian Sendejas.
Got it. Robert Guyona, Julian Sendejas. What's going on with that? And your microphone is still off. Now you're cooking. Robert, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, gotcha.
Oh, okay, good.
What's going on with Julian Sendejas?
Judge, let me see something. Oh, here we go. I think we have an agreement I think we have an agreement to do a plea, Judge. I just need to confirm with him. My notes doesn't indicate. Yeah, I think we'll have an agreement to do a plea.
Okay. And I guess we're doing pleas on Thursdays at 2. So
Mr. Guyona, do you think you'll have it firmed up by next Thursday, the 27th?
Yes.
Okay, let's set you for a plea on Thursday, the 27th at 2 o'clock. If it changes, you can always let me know. I just need his email address and you can email that to me. Okay?
I will do it right now.
Thank you so much.
all right.
Thank you.
Your Honor, Nathan Slime is just texted me. He'll be in the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.